Hey there, friends and enemies, JoPaWrites here again, and today we got the reveal trailer for the brand new Remnant 2 archetype called Invoker. And this one looks insane from the teasers we've gotten so far, so I can't wait to check out this full thing for you guys, and also go over some of the other information that the developers over at Gunfire Games have revealed for this, because I think this archetype is going to be absolutely insane, and I can't wait to get hands-on with it. First off, the trailer.
Being aware of your surroundings is essential in Remnant 2. But being
that armor
in tune
looks
with
sick.
The environment is something entirely more powerful. This is Tragic from Gunfire Games. Introducing the Invoker. Drawing strength.
I love that crossbow, by the way.
Yesha, the Invoker can harness the mystic power of the jungle.
Tidal wave?
The perks are based around skill usage. The centerpiece being their prime perk, Visionary. This grants the Invoker double skill charges for any equipped archetype.
That's crazy, actual.
Cooldowns. And when it comes to skills,
ooh, the lightning looks sick.
Invoker thrives. Their first skill, Way of Keula, is all about making it rain. Literally. The Invoker summons a rainstorm followed by a powerful tidal wave.
Some of these enemies look awesome
Enemies
too.
caught in the downpour are drenched and subsequently slowed and intermittently blasted by lightning.
Oh, that could be very useful.
Allies, on the other hand, they gain haste.
Oh, nice.
Their second skill, Way of Madra, sees the Invoker reinvigorate the very ground they stand on. Enemies
that's a wide pool.
Contract Gloom, which increases elemental damage.
Oh, that'll be perfect with the Ritualist.
Gain a small burst of healing, a small but constant heal over time, and gain lifesteal.
That's massive for support builds.
Their third skill, Way of Lydusa, empowers the Invoker with the shredding power of sand. Ranged and melee damage inflicts brittle, increasing critical chance and critical damage.
Might this replace something in
Parts
Hugs?
of the enemy, empowering a brutal AoE sandblast.
Okay, that looks like. Oh, this Stone Warden boss looks
Rounding out their kit is the
kind of sick.
Trait, Gifted. It increases the duration of all applicable skills.
That's really nice.
Perfect unlock for those who
skill builds got about to go burr.
Time to take advantage of Remnant's many powerful archetype buffs.
Oh yeah.
Players looking for an archetype that can fit in any build will be right at home with the Invoker. An incredible hybrid fueled by the power of nature.
That's sick.
Welcome to the jungle.
Okay. Some of this looks awesome. Yeah, they cooked with this one for sure. Dropping in just a few days next week on the 23rd. Cannot wait. So let's go over the full details so we have everything in one place. The first one I believe is, Way of Keula. This is Invoke Keula to cast a tidal wave, dealing elemental damage and conjuring a rainstorm. Allies inside the rainstorm gain haste. Enemies gain drenched. Drenched reduces movement speed by 10% every few seconds. Lightning strikes enemies, dealing 1,000 base shock damage, split among drenched targets. So essentially, this is going to work out really, really well if you're running a shock build, for example. Might pair excellently with the Archon. And I just feel like this is a lot of combinations with this one. Although I don't know if this is going to be my favorite of the archetype skills, because Way of Madra looks insane. Invoke Madra to heal all allies and conjure force growth. After full blooming, allies gain 2% max health over time and gain lifesteal. So lifesteal is also huge. So essentially you can drop it on the ground and be a support player. But Gloom increases incoming elemental damage. So for elemental builds to pair with the Ritualist, this could be absolutely cracked, because not only are you doing more damage, you're also going to be healing at the same time, keeping you and your teammates alive. I think that's phenomenal. And then finally we have the Way of Lydusa. Invoke Lydusa to infuse range and melee damage with the power to apply Brittle. This is going to generate Sand Devils through damage or kills. Reactivating the skill consumes all Sand Devils generated and casts Sand Blast, dealing 100 elemental damage per charge. Brittle increases incoming critical chance by 5 and critical damage by 15. I don't know if that's enough to really change out one of the Hugs archetypes for this one, but it does sound very sick. And then let's go over the other one here. I believe it is going to be right there, the archetype. So we have the prime perk. We have Entrenched, which deals increases skill damage by 30%, elemental damage by 15%, and skill and elemental critical chance by 5%. We have Communion, reduces skill cooldowns by 1% and heals 2% max health for every 3 seconds for allies while an Invoker skill is active. That's pretty massive. Mind and Body increases movement speed by 5% and DR by 5% while an Invoker skill is active. Soothsayer, Relic perk. On Relic use, extend the duration of active Invoker skills by 20% of the base duration. Okay, that's actually insane. You can pop a Relic in the midst of using your Invoker skill, and it's going to extend it. So this builds with this archetype are going to obviously be fully based around skill cooldown, because having it so you have near constant skills is going to be pretty massive, and I think this has a ton of potential for sure. And you can see me on the right saying, wait, this is sick, because I do feel like this is going to be absolutely awesome as far as an archetype goes. But overall, I do think this is one that I'm really excited about overall, because it looks cool. It's got thematic, some pretty awesome ways to play. And then also, what I like about this archetype the most is that it feels like there's going to be a way to mix this with every other archetype in the game to make a really fun, cool build. And that's something that not every archetype really has. There's not always synergies between every archetype that we have in the game, whereas Invoker feels like it does have a nice synergy, mostly because of the skills, like making sure you have 2 skills or an extra set of skills to use on cooldown is nice. Obviously, having the lower skill cooldowns is also fantastic. But overall, I'm really excited about this one. And this is probably, even though I love the Ritualist, this is going to be absolutely insane. And I'm probably, like I mentioned before, going to start off making a Ritualist Invoker build and then going from there, seeing what else they have in store for us. I can't wait for the new DLC next week. I am so excited about it. It's been too long since we have new Remnant 2 content, and I cannot wait. Let me know in the comments down below what you're most excited about with the new Invoker archetype. And yeah, I just can't wait. I'm definitely excited about this and looking forward to what we have in store. My name is JoPa. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Helps me out tremendously. Shows you want to see more Remnant 2 content from me going forward. I'm going to cover the new DLC in full detail, so definitely stay tuned for that. Secrets, builds, all that kind of good stuff. My name is JoPa. Have a good one. I'll catch you all later.